I just got off of work in downtown Denver and I saw that a new yarn shop recently opened up downtown and I kind of want to go check it out. If you don't know, I live in Denver. Hi, my name is Tasha. I'm a full-time artist and I recently got a little part-time job downtown, like one day a week, and I saw on TikTok that we got a new local yarn store. So I'm just like, girl, you gotta go check that out. So let's go. We don't have a lot of like local yarn stores in downtown Denver. Like you normally need a car to drive to like a little outskirts county in order to go to a local yarn store. So I'm going to hop on the train really quick and ride one stop up from Union Station. I'm currently at Union Station and we're just gonna ride one train station up to Blake Street and get off and head over to the store. I think the store is catered to crocheters, but they still have a lot of yarn, so I'm super excited to go check it out. So let's go. Well, I was gonna take the train and I literally ran up to the train as the door was closing. The wheel of my bike caught the door. The door got stuck. The conductor said, move your bike. And then she closed the door and pulled off. So I'm just gonna bike all the way there. I guess there's a baseball game today. Go Sports. Okay, I think I made it. It wasn't really that like long of a bike ride, less than 10 minutes. It would have been like 5 minutes if the train didn't close in my face. Anyway, we're in the Rhino neighborhood, River North Arts District in downtown Denver, and this store is called At Whip's End, which is the cutest name. Stop, this place is so cute. Look what's upstairs. A whole little like living room. This is all that's up here. That's cute as shit. No, I would love to come to a knitting circle here. Are you kidding? So cute. This is the rest of the store. It's so cute in here. I have no business buying anything, but I saw something I want to buy so I'm gonna check out and then we're gonna head home and I'll show you what I'm gonna buy. Okay, I'm back at home and I've changed into comfy clothes out of my work clothes. I'm sitting outside because this is like the only bearable time to be outside these days is literally during sunset, because it's been 95 plus in Denver for like a month. No days off. No days off. Like, we have been suffering. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. But yeah, it's been hot as heck, so I'm gonna hang out outside for a little bit. Let me show you what I got from at Whip's End. I got all of this handful of yarn. Let me show you what it is. First of all, it's gonna be for a Tombow tee. The Tombow tee by Florence Miller. I am obsessed with this little striped shirt. It looks super cute, super cash, like a very basic grab for it all the time type of top. And I like the way the drape looks on her, and I really want to achieve that. And I got some yarn for this previously from Hobby, I think. It was a recycled cotton. Hated it when I swatched it up, so that's still on my shelf. And when I was at Whip's End and I saw this, it is a cotton bamboo linen blend. And I saw just like the way it looks. That looks so light, so breezy. I was like, wait, this may be what I need. Now, I'm going to really cross my fingers that it is the proper, it's going to meet gauge. I'm going to make it meet gauge. Like, it has to meet gauge. It must, okay? It must. We're going to find out. I genuinely have no business casting on another project right now because I currently have 3 active whips. But I must. I must. So the Tombow tee, obviously it's striped. And the previous yarn that I bought for it, I was going to do a navy blue and a white stripe with a red accent on the neck and the arms. You see I have 3 colors here. But I'm not necessarily going to use that same schematic. I want to do green as the main color. Main color as in neckband, armbands, bottom hem. But for the stripes, I'm going to do all 3 colors. So for the stripes, it's going to be green, cream, white. Green, cream, white. Green, cream, white. You see? Hopefully. That is the goal, okay? That is the goal. And I'm super excited for this combo. I think it's gonna look really cute. I was really torn between doing 2 colors because they only had these 3 colors in this yarn. And I was gonna just do the 2 colors, but I thought that the white was too stark, and I almost thought the cream was like too much within the same tone. Like, it's just giving the same hue a little bit. It's just too close. And so I was stuck between the 2, and this young lady next to me was like, why don't you just do all 3? And I was like, you're a genius. I'm just gonna do all 3 and do a 3-color stripe. That's the goal. So I'm gonna swatch. I need to swatch because I need to know if it's gonna work and if I'm gonna like it. I feel like I'm gonna like the drape a lot. I really do, because this feels like such a nice yarn. It feels like linen. feels super lightweight. I'm hype. So I'm gonna sit out here and swatch this up, and hopefully I love it, and then I'm gonna cast on. I'm so excited. I really had no business, but my birthday's coming up, and I just tend to say yes to things more around this time of year for myself, because I'm quite the frugal person normally. But as soon as I get a whiff of August, I start feeling real generous to myself. So the needles that I need to swatch for this are on one of my current whips, of course. And I only have the one of this one because it's a smaller needle size, and I don't normally knit with multiple projects with such small needles, but I guess that's the phase of life that I'm in now that I'm addicted to knitting summer things. So I'm going to finish the row that I was working on last night, and so I can use the needle. I'm gonna put it on stitch holder. It gets so windy out here. But yeah, I'm gonna put it on stitch holder so I can It is the next day. I have gone to work at my part-time job, and I've come back home. So it's the next evening. And I did get my swatch done yesterday, and I cast on last night. I kind of hate filming at night, so I'm gonna update you now in better lighting. I have a little bit low energy. I'm pushing through this little conclusion because I started my cycle today and I feel like shapoopy. Okay, as soon as I'm done talking to y'all, I'm fitting the ball up right here with my heating pad and taking a nap. Anywho's, this is what my swatch turned out like. I love the colors. I love the scheme of the stripes. I went on my iPad and actually played around with how I want the stripes to orient, like, you know, which colors I want where, whatever. And this is what I thought looked the best. And I love it. Gauge wise, my swatch was a little bigger than the pattern's gauge. It was bigger in both directions. So I just used the like gauge swatch equation to calculate what size I would need to knit in the pattern in order to get my dimensions. And so this is 1.15 times bigger than what the pattern calls for. So I'm gonna be knitting a size 1, and that's gonna get me pretty close to a size, like somewhere between a 2 and a 3. So for example, size 1, the circumference of size 1 is I think 86 centimeters, and with this needle and this yarn, when I knit a size 1, it's going to end up being 98 centimeters. So that's what, almost 12 centimeters bigger than normal, like the normal pattern. But yeah, that's why that little equation is so awesome. If you know, you know. I'm really bad at explaining it. You can just look it up on Instagram. But yeah, that's where we got. And so I cast it on last night. I didn't get super far. I'm actually in the middle of a row right now. Love that for me, because I did take this on the train today. And yeah, I cast it on. The green is my cast on edge, and this pattern is so cute. The details are awesome. Like, Florence Miller is really that girl. She deserves all the flowers. Like, she is such a thoughtful and intentional designer. And something about knit striped patterns that I don't love is how chaotic the torso is, how chaotic the body going into the sleeves looks. Like, I know everyone loves the Olga sweater by Petite Knit, but I personally cannot stand how the stripes on the shoulders and the stripes on the body meet up. I just think it looks super silly. That is just me though. I understand why people like the pattern. It's just not for me for that reason. But with this Tombow tee, she was super intentional about how the stripes line up from the body to the shoulder, and it's all one continuous stripe, and I love that detail. And that's what really drew me to the Tombow tee over the more popular stripe patterns. But yeah, that's how far I've gotten on this. I think I'm gonna work on her this evening when I wake up from my nap. But I do want to show you guys my other works in progresses, because I did tell you guys I have 3 other whips that I'm currently rotating through, and the Tombow tee makes 4, and I don't think I have ever had 4 whips at one time. I'm kind of doing too much. I'm not going to cast on nothing else till I finish them, but let me show you the other ones that I have that I'm really excited about. I'll show you the one I had to take the needles off of to start the Tombow. This is the Pine Berry top. Hopefully you guys are inspired to cast on something for summer. But this is going to be the Pine Berry top. This is how much of it that I have. This is my cast on edge down here, and I have started knitting. I think this is the back panel, and I've already started the decreases on it. And what I'm realizing now is that I can't pause from any of these projects for too long, or I'll literally forget what I'm doing, because I'm looking at this, and even though I literally just knit on it yesterday, I'm like, wait, what was I doing and where was I at? I'm gonna have to go in my pattern and make sure I take really good pattern notes. I feel like that's the key to having multiple whips, is taking really good pattern notes so that you know exactly what you were doing and thinking when you put each one down. So I'm gonna jot that down in like after this so I remember. But yeah, I'm in the decreases right now on the Pine Berry top, which is a really cute lace wrap top. And I'm using this like kind of canary blue and this like neutral cream color. It's not white, it's more of a like warm cream beige color. But I love this, and it's super fun to knit, and I'm super excited to continue to build and shape this one. Let's see, I got all these daggone project bags laying around. Ain't nothing in this one. Oh, the other whip is on the coffee table. Ugh. This, I think, oh my gosh. This is the whip that is the furthest along, that I think I can probably finish fairly soon. But this is the Felino top. I don't know how it's pronounced. I am dying to try this one on. It does fit. I know this looks insane, like it's a baby shirt. I know she looks insane, but it is a 4x2 rib, and look at how stretchy that is. She's super stretchy. I'm using a some hand-dyed yarn that I was gifted from a friend's D-stash, and it's super soft and fun to knit with. And look at the gorgeous variations of pink in there. And this is it, like this, it's a cap sleeve. I did extend my yoke just a little bit because I have very broad shoulders and I wanted to be sure. And so that's why I'm so excited to try it on, because I tried this on before I joined for the body so that I knew when I wanted to join for the body. That's when I extended it and then joined. So I haven't tried it on since joining for the body. So maybe my next video will be my project vlog finishing this one, because she's really, really close. And the finishing details on this one are super cute, because there's a high slit with 12 tiny buttons, which we obviously know I'm going to make my own buttons. Like, hello, I always make my own buttons for my knits. So yeah, this one I'm really pining to finish. So I think that one is going to be on the roster pretty soon. And then lastly is a project I just casted on as well. In the last video, I think. Did I cast this on in the last video? Oh no, I swatched for this in the last video that you saw. This project is the Bloomfield skirt. And I will be making the top as well, but I'm starting with the skirt. This is the swatch. I don't think I ever showed you guys the swatch. This is the swatch. I'm going to be using some of a cone of yarn from my estate sale haul for this matching set. And the what's it called? Oh God. Broadberry? Why did I just forget the name of the pattern like that? Oh my God. Bloomfield. Jesus. It comes in 2 sizes. It's a long skirt and a short skirt. And I actually want to make a mini skirt. And that's only because this color, this blue, is very summery to me. It's very spring, summer. It's not really giving, at least in my opinion, it's not really giving like warm color. So I'm going to make a mini skirt. I'm thinking mid-thigh. Somewhere around mid-thigh at the longest. Where the short skirt version, from what I can see online, it looks like it stops at the knee, which is very cute and very fine. I may make a version. I may make multiple versions of the skirt in the future. Who knows? I feel like I need a set in brown one day, but anyway. For this color blue, I'd like to make a mini version of the skirt, and after that, I'm gonna make the matching vest to go with it. I think it'll be really cute. Let me show you. This is the yarn. If you saw my estate sale haul, this is the yarn. And this is what I have so far. I have my waistband. And I know that does it look small? Are we scared? Are we scared? I mean, I am a skinny mini. My waist is, I mean, I'm not that skinny. I'm skinny. My waist is, right now it's like a 37 and no, not 37, 27 inches, my waist. And obviously this is very stretchy. I don't want to stretch it off the needles, but like it's stretchy. It's supposed to be form fitting. And the way the waistline is knit is it's knit double the length, and then you fold it over and there's a hole. I left this hole in the waistband, you see? So then I can put an elastic band in here so that it'll keep its shape. And I do plan on doing that. It says to do that last, just in case anything goes wrong with the elastic, you'll be able to make any corrections. So I have this hole, and I got my little string of yarn here to close up the hole after I put the elastic band in. And this is so cool. I have knit a skirt before. I don't remember it having German short row shaping. This one has German short row shaping. I don't know if you can see that, right? Like you can see how this part in the front has less than what's happening back here. And so, where's my stitch marker? This is my stitch marker. This is the left hip. And so this is the front of the skirt. And this is the back of the skirt. So you see how much longer it is in the back to accommodate for the butt hump, right? And I also had to kind of switch around my sizes with this one because yet again the yarn that I chose was it swatched up a little bit bigger than what the pattern calls for. So I did my little equation and figured out what size I need to knit, and so I am finessing it like that. I'm not sure what point I want to try this on. I don't want to get too far away from the beginning because if it doesn't fit, I'm gonna be hot. I don't know. What would y'all do? I feel like I need to try it on like sooner than later, just to make sure it'll even go around my hips, right? Like, right. But yeah, those are all of my current works in progresses. I will probably do a couple more like kind of collective working on my WIPs videos in the future, but eventually I will be splitting these up into individual project vlogs as I normally do. I've never had this many WIPs before. I'm kind of overwhelmed like a kid in a candy store, like, ooh, what do I want to work on now? Yeah, but yeah, it's getting kind of dark out. We're gonna get some rain. Fingers, toes, lips crossed that we get some rain. I haven't seen rain in weeks. It actually makes me emotional. It's been like the faintest drizzle for like the last hour. Like, I need the skies to open up, please, Jesus. Like, it is so hot and dry here. Like, it feels like hell. I can't even hold you. It feels like hell. But anyway, thanks for watching this cute little, I don't even know what you would call this vlog, couple days in my life, couple days in my projects. We've only been hanging out for 2 days, but if you are ever in Denver, you have to check out at Whips End, especially if you're a crocheter, because I so rarely see yarn stores that are catered to crochet. I feel like most yarn stores cater to knitters, and so for this one to be a crochet based hub is super cool. Even though I don't crochet, I love that for y'all. They still sell yarn, so I'm still in there, okay? And crochet circles are just fiber clubs. Like, they're not gonna be like, ew, you don't crochet, you can't sit with us. Like, that's not a thing. Like, the owner was super sweet. She was like, oh yeah, definitely come, bring your knit. Like, let's hang out. So I'm definitely gonna hit up one of their knit, like crochet club nights and see what it's all about. But yeah, check out at Whips End and let me know if you want me to explore any other Denver yarn stores. I don't go to local yarn stores in Denver because they're kind of on the outskirts of the city and you need a car to get to them, and they're very much out of my way. And so I normally don't hit them up, no tea, no shade, but like if I had one that was in my neighborhood or like 10 minutes away, sure, but like I have to drive like 30 minutes to get to all of them. So like, let me know if you want to see them because I'll do it for you. All right, I am delusional now. I'm going to lay down and ball up like a little chewed up piece of gum, like I feel like, and call it a day. So I will see you guys hopefully soon. I'm really trying to get back on my schedule. I was doing so well last year. This summer's been so chaotic though. I'm trying my best to keep up. And yeah, let me know what you're working on. Let me know if you may possibly cast on one of these whips. You may be able to catch up and we can knit it together for real, because I'm not too far along in anything other than that one ribbed top. So yeah, we'll talk in the comments. See ya later. Love you, bye.